Yeah, let's do one more activity, still from the 15.2 exercise. File number 4. So a catapult mounted on a platform 10 meters above the ground fires a stone vertically up to the air. The velocity of the stone after t seconds is given by the formula. So the formula velocity. And so let's do A. A says find the initial velocity of the stone. Okay, formula. So I expanded it to obviously the bracket. So I going expand it, and then I get 125 minus 50t. So it says find the initial velocity. Here, my side note, initial velocity is where time equals to 0. So we just sub in 0 for time. So that's 125 minus 50 times 2 or times 0. So 50 times 0, that's 0. So leaving you with 125 meters per second. Okay, for B, what is the acceleration of the stone? If you differentiate the velocity, you get the acceleration. So we differentiate the velocity with respect to time. So we get negative 50 meters per second squared. Awanging alo units, because it's a zero units. So we can just rewrite this. This is acceleration. Negative 50 per second squared. So as you can see, this time acceleration is constant. So negative 50 meters per second squared. Okay. C. When is the stone momentarily at rest? So by fully at rest. So this is where velocity equals to 0. For a 0 velocity. So this equation here, we just equal it to 0. So 0 equals to 125 minus 50t. So make t the subject. So this will be 50t equals to 125. Divide both sides by 50. We get t equals to 125. So 2.5 seconds. So 2.5 seconds. So this is where when the stone is momentarily at rest is at 2.5 seconds. So D. What is the greatest height attained by the stone? So greatest height, we're talking about the maximum distance. Maximum distance. This is where V equals to 0. Mawala the second 2.5 seconds. But what it's talking now, it's talking about the maximum height, the greatest height. So when you talk about height, it's talking about displacement or distance or placement. So integrate the formula of velocity because we need to integrate velocity and displacement. So we need the displacement or the distance formula. So we integrate. If we integrate the velocity, we get the distance formula. So distance formula equals to integration of 125 minus 50t. This is dt. Okay, if we integrate that, that's 125t minus 50t squared over 2. And don't forget your plus c. Because it's the integration, it's a constant. So okay, simplify further, we get 125t minus 25t squared plus c. So before we move further, we need to find the value of c. So to find the constants, we need some extra information. And information number 4. As you can see, it says 10 meters above the ground. So that will be our A or our S. And we're going to sub in t for 0 to t. 0 le value of t because I'm going to origin. So our distance over 0 la e. So now this will be 10 equals to 125 times 0 minus 25 times 0 square plus c. So this is 0, this is also 0, therefore c equals to 10. Okay, so we write this formula to include c, so that's 125 t minus 25 t squared plus 10. Okay, if I go asap le kung ka 2.5 le time, because we need to find the greatest height, and that's when velocity equals 0, maximum velocity. The time is 2.5. So okay, so 2.5, so that's 125 times 2.5 minus 25 times 2.5 square plus 10. And if you calculate that, you get your answer 166.25 meters. So that's when the object reach its maximum or the distance. Okay, and for the last question, find the formula. Okay, find the formula for the height of the stone. Yeah, that's the formula there. Formula there. You already got that formula. This one. 125t minus 25t squared plus 10. And for if, when does the stone reach the ground? So for that case, when does the stone reach the ground? This is where s equals to 0. Is 0 s there, and you have to find t. Okay, so from this formula, so this will be 0 equals to 125t minus 25t plus 10. Okay, t squared. Okay, so we need to factorize this to get our t's. So for a range, so it is negative 25t squared plus 125t plus 10. And we can use the quadratic formula, b square equal b square, sorry, this is x equal plus or minus square root of okay, correction ka formula niya, negative b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac all over 2a. Yung away, Lord, this is a, b, and c. Okay, just sub everything in. Okay, for pera sa all sapping may cumulo calculator, you get two values, all 0.08 and t equals to 5.08. Okay, this is negative. So because time is always positive, so this is our time. We don't take the negative time. Okay.